What's up, everybody? Welcome into another episode of the Daily Disney Discussion. It's Friday. Woo! We finally made it to Friday. Thank goodness. But welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great Friday. I definitely need the weekend. It's been a trying week for sure. A lot going on. But anyway, I'm just so happy to be here with you guys back for another episode of the Daily Disney Discussion. Only bummer is I wish it was a better ride we were talking about. I hate to say that from the very beginning, but it's true. But we'll get into that in a little bit. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. And again, welcome and happy Friday to you. Let's do a little bit of quick housekeeping. Of course, Dean over at The Live Place, theliveplace.com. Check him out. Family-friendly streams throughout the week. He is the TV guide of live streams, no doubt about it. Our two partner channels are, of course, Disney Dan and Steve's World. Check those guys out. They go live. Dan goes live tomorrow night with the Disney Fiasco. And, of course, he also does his Food Friday, which he did do a new video today. Be sure to check it out. And he also goes live on Thursdays with Gonzo with Nuts About Disney. So check him out. And, of course, Steve goes live on Mondays with Just Another Monday Night, Wednesdays with the Disney Net Crew, and Saturdays here with me for Sports Night. So lots to check out. A little bit later tonight, if you get a chance, go over to Kelly, the Mickey Bunch. She's going to be doing her Spilling the Disney Tea. She's going to have some special guests tonight. The Disney Nerd Herders will be over there, and Viapree Project, Ed and Mindy will be there. So that's going to be a fun time. Check them out as well. But now let's get to the chat. Let me say hi to everybody that's here. We got a lot of people here. Let's see. Make It Blue, a Disney Adventure, is here. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. One of our members, one of our great members, Eric Newman, is in the house. Eric, good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Another member, James Ryan. James, always great to see you, buddy. You've been so faithful all the time being here. I appreciate it so much. Big Noah Mountain 5. Noah's in the house. Good to see you, Noah. It's Joey's World is here. Joey's World. Lisa, Keith, Joey, good to see you guys. Big Disney fan is in the house. Good to see you. Let's see who else we got here. I think that might be... James says, Walt and Melissa, great job on that crazy Disney lady stream last night. Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about that, but thank you, James. I appreciate that, buddy. Very much. Let's see who else is here. Fernie67 in the house. He says, T-bone steak, harp, beer, and mouse talk. Not a bad day. I appreciate you putting us in that conversation. Oh, thank you very much. Brian Eisenhart, another one of our members, is here. Brian, good to see you, buddy. He said, how'd you like my top 10? Brian, I saw that post, that message you sent me, but that was a great list for sure. We'll talk about that. You and I'll stream at some point to get you ready for that. But Rob Fuzz is in the house. What's up, Rob? Good to see you. Rob, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Rob Fuzz is here. Everybody say hi to Rob. I think that might be Teeny Fairy is here. Teeny Fairy, welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. I think this is your first time. Be sure to subscribe. Hopefully, it's great to see you, though, and I hope you have fun today. Everybody say hi to Teeny Fairy. Jennifer Jones is in the house. Good to see you. Amy AJC Magic TV is here. Wow, we got a lot of people here. Oh, my gosh, it just jumped on me. I don't think it's ever jumped on a daily Disney discussion. But welcome in, everybody. Let's see who else. There's Avery, the Cuban American. What's up, Avery? Good to see you. One of our newest members, Sherry Awesome Sunset Travels, is here. Sherry, good to see you. Everybody say hi to Sherry. Sherry, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And I think for now we are up to date. I'm excited to see my channel in the lineup. Thanks, Dean, for making magic for all of us. Make It Blue's been added. That's fantastic. Good job. That's awesome. Congratulations. And I think we are pretty much up to date. Yep, I think that's everybody. All right, perfect. Well, guys, again, welcome in. It's good to see you. We are going to talk today about, I hate to say it, but it's probably going to be a Debbie Downer day when we talk about this. Oh, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate that. You know what? Actually, before we even get into the ride, I will say this. Last night, Melissa and I were on with Tanya and Robin at Crazy Disney Lady is Tanya. She has a great channel. Be sure to check her out. If one of my mods could put her link in the chat, I would appreciate it. Tanya goes live pretty much every night, getting, as he calls it, kind of getting to know you. And Melissa and I were on there. We had a really good time with that last night. They were very, very welcoming, very funny, very supportive, and everybody in the chat was fantastic. We picked up a lot of new subscribers from that. It was fantastic. Welcome in if you're watching and you're a new subscriber. We hope you enjoy our content. We just appreciate you very, very much for being here. So last night was pretty awesome. I saw a lot of you there. James was in there. Joey's World was in there. Sherry was in there. All kinds of people were in there. It was awesome. Make sure you tap, push, or smash the like button. Thank you, James. I appreciate that, buddy. with this ride, it goes all the way to the bottom of the list. No, we're going to talk about that, actually. Brian says, Mission Space, the only ride to offer guests barf bags. It's one of them, for sure. I know that the teacups probably should sometimes, because that can, if you get it spinning enough, you could probably lose your lunch on that one, too. Does Mission Space shake? You know what, Big Disney fan? I'm going to say no to that. It's more of a G-force is what you're going to feel. It's not really necessarily a shake, in my opinion. And if somebody in the chat wants to correct me, that's totally fine. But to me, no, I wouldn't say it shakes. I'd say it's more of a G-force. John Hazelton's in the house. What's up, John? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming in. Hope you're having a good Friday. But Mission Space, let's talk about this. And if I'm not mistaken, because I wasn't there at Disney at that time, Mission Space is what replaced Horizons. And Horizons was a much-loved ride at Walt Disney World. So I know that was not a good way to start for sure. All right, so Disney, Make It Blue Disney says, Mission Space is great as a new generation grows up with Boeing and SpaceX launching rockets along with NASA. Mission Space can do wonders to spark the imagination. I love the games after the ride. There you go. So there's somebody that's on the side of Mission Space. Can't say that I am. And we'll get to that in a little bit. Yes, Crazy Disney Lady. Thank you. And tell her Walt sent you. Yes, please do. Thanks, James. I appreciate that, buddy. I really can't wait for Space 220 restaurant. I hope it will open anytime soon. Yep, and we're gonna talk about that too, for sure. Mission Space equals mission motion sickness. You know what? It's just I agree with you, Jennifer. You're absolutely right on a lot of occasions. Not so much for me, but you're right. It definitely does. Now, it opened in 2003 in August, replacing Horizons. And they have two different levels on this. You can do either the orange or the green. And I don't remember which is which. I don't know which one's the more intense. But we've always done the less intense. I won't do the more intense. I don't know that I can handle it. I don't think I would do good on that. It's supposed to? Yes, it's supposed to feel like you're taking, like you're being launched into space. Yep. That's exactly what it's supposed to feel like. Vomit Express is a good name for Mission Space. It's true. A lot of people actually have issues with this. I haven't, because we haven't done the more intense side. If I had done the intense side, that might be a different story. Then maybe I'd be maybe on the same page for sure. Orange is the tricky one. Okay, so orange is the more intense. Okay, I gotcha. Make It Blue says they always do the green. Green's the easier side. Orange is the more intense one. Green is easier. Orange is more intense. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna do the green. I'm not gonna do the orange at all. I can't do the more intense. But let's kind of break the ride down a little bit. Queue wise, I'll be honest with you, we haven't done Mission Space in a while. We haven't done it since they changed it, because I don't think it's Gary Sinise anymore, which is all the more reason why I'm not a big fan of it. One of the reasons why we did it is because we really like Gary Sinise. He was in there. The queue is okay. It's nothing great. It is inside, so you're out of the heat, you're out of the humidity, you're out of the elements. That's nice. I like that part of it. Other than that, it's not a fantastic queue to get all up in arms about, for sure. But it's okay. New subscriber here. Andrea Mounts, welcome in. Saw you on that Crazy Disney Day last night. Well, thank you, Andrea. Everybody, welcome in, Andrea. Great to see you, and I appreciate you being here. But thank you again. I appreciate you being here. She retracted that, but that's okay. It's great to have you. I'm glad you're here. Everybody say hi to Andrea. Thanks for being here. I'll probably try orange myself and then green with my cousin. Yep. It depends. If you're into the really intense rides and you can handle it, orange is probably the way to go. And maybe orange makes it a better ride than green, because green is just kind of, it's meh to me. It's just not that great. But that's the queue. As for the ride itself, it's basically you're going from Earth to Mars. That's what you're trying to do. And Gary Sinise is kind of, you're supposed to go into the deep freeze, and then all of a sudden you come out of the deep freeze, and the ship's kind of going out of control. And everybody, you have a navigator, a pilot, an engineer, kind of like you have on Smuggler's Run. And everybody's got specific things they have to do, and they'll say, okay, pilot, go, punch this button. And then you punch the buttons, and it's kind of interactive, but not. It's okay, though. Brian says, eat at Space 220, then ride Mission Space Orange to empty your innards so you can enjoy your steak at La Salle. It's true. It's a good point. I loved Gary Sinise since Apollo 13, but excited to see the changes. Yeah, there's been some changes. Also makes me claustrophobic. Yes, that's a very good point, Jennifer. By the way, Craig's Robotics, welcome anybody. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Green has also changed the ride viewing experience since Gary. Oh, okay, gotcha. Andrea does say love Mission Space and always do orange. There you go. Melissa's in the house, literally, and she's in the other room too. The technology on this ride is amazing. It is. It really is. And I think that's a good point that Jennifer makes. It's really closed quarters. So if you're claustrophobic, you're going to struggle with this ride too. I will say that. This is going to be something you're going to struggle with as well, which again can be another con to riding this thing because it basically, you see this here, it opens like this, and then when they close it, it gets like right to here. It's really close to you, and it's in closed quarters. So if you are claustrophobic, you might have an issue with that as well. I agree. Mr. Fett says, I love orange. I feel a bit off for 5 or 10 minutes afterwards, but it's worth it. All right, there you go. See? But the ride itself is okay. It's about 6 minutes. Is it? Yeah, it's about 6 minutes long, so it's not a terribly long ride. It's not a terribly short ride. I think 6 minutes is a good amount of time to be on there. It's got some exciting elements to it. You do feel a little bit of the G-force. Obviously, you don't feel as much of it as you do when you're on the orange side. You do feel a little bit of it. I'm sure on the orange side, it's even more intense for sure. But this ride is just not one of my favorites. I've just never been a fan of it. But there are people that are fans of it because it still does have a good following. Let's see. James says, I agree with Caitlin. Make it blue. I enjoy orange and enjoy the illusion that I am going through a lift off into deep space. I miss Horizons, but I love taking the mission. There you go. See? It's Feel Good Friday. Yes, it is, Eric. Good. Absolutely it is. Jennifer Jones says, my daughter and I usually go to ride Figment while Mr. Fett is on Mission Space. There you go. That would be Melissa. Although Melissa did this, I will give her credit. The pre-show is longer than the ride, it seems. Yes, I agree with you 100%. There's a lot of instructions going on there for sure. It's probably the pre-show is probably about 4 minutes compared to the ride that's 6. But you're right, for sure. But overall, I'm not a big fan of this. Teeny Fairy says, Mission Space gives me anxiety. Yeah, it would me too, for sure. I do love the fact that and somebody mentioned it earlier, a couple people did, I do love the fact that they have added on to this. I think that, to me, it's considered an add-on. The Space 220 restaurant is coming. I think it's in direct correlation to Mission Space, and I think this is going to give it a big boost. I think it'll help its numbers. And I can't wait for this to open as well. It makes me feel like I'm in a coffin. Yes, it does. It's really, really close. It's like right here. It's really close. I agree 100%. Interested in it. Mission Space makes me feel, yeah, you'll like it, I think. Is a figment of your imagination. For sure, Brian. Make It Blue says, I hope that Disney could collaborate with NASA or the commercial crew providers, SpaceX or Boeing, to revamp the after area. They could. They very well could. You never know. That might happen. Have you been in a coffin before? I actually have not. But I think it's just the idea of the enclosed space. It's a skipper for me. It just doesn't interest me anymore now. Behind the scenes is incredible. Right. That makes sense. But overall, I would have to say it's not going to be one that I'm going to go out of my way for. Now let's talk about it for a minute. So we'll get to Fast Pass and all that in a minute. Wait times, because wait times for this can get up there from time to time. What are you going to wait to ride Mission Space? Me, I'll be honest, no more than 15 minutes. If I ride it, it's going to be 10 to 15. That's the most I'm going to wait for Mission Space. What are you guys going to wait? If it's Mission Space, Fast Passes are all gone. You go over there. What are you waiting? What's your wait time for Mission Space? For me, I'm waiting 10 to 15 at most. But again, that's because I'm not a really big fan of the ride. So I want to hear from those that maybe are fans. What are you going to wait? And that'll give me a good barometer of what everybody would do for sure. It would have to be a walk-on for me. There you go. So Craig says it has to be a walk-on. I get it. I mean, basically 10 to 15 to me is kind of like a walk-on as well because it probably takes you 10 minutes to get up to the front. No, but my weird imagination makes me feel like it's a coffin, for sure. Fernie says 20 to 25 minutes. Brian says, I'll have one Halloween years ago scared the out of kids coming to Brian. Make It Blue says less than 30 minutes, especially when Epcot reopens, for sure. Noah says he'd wait 20. James says he would wait a half hour, 30 minutes there, for sure. Zero wait time because we don't ride. Because we don't ride it. There you go. That's it. There you go. That'll do it. Big Disney fans, they would check with the WDW app. I got that. Brian says, I'll wait 45 just because I've never done it before. Brian, I understand that. And I will say that. That is, again, another one of those things, like anything else, you have to ride it. You have to try it. Because I always say, try everything once. Everything. Even Melissa, who's deathly afraid of everything. At some point, I would like to try to get her to do almost everything at Walt Disney World. I think the only one we probably won't ever get her on is probably going to be Rock and Roller Coaster. I could even actually see her doing Tower of Terror before Rock and Roller Coaster. I just can't see her doing a loop. But everybody should try everything once, I think. That's just my opinion. I agree with Joey's World. I can't do it 0 minutes. Yep. For me, again, 10 to 15 at most. Now, for those, same here, Mr. Fett says, same, 15 minutes. There's too much other stuff to do in Epcot. For sure. Absolutely. For sure. And it's right over there by Test Track, too. So, if you had to choose between the two, I think most people are going to choose Test Track, for sure. Yep, even the orange side, Brian. It doesn't matter for me. I'm not going to wait. Make It Blue says, I will say special needs families could also have issues if it is sensory. Yes, agree. Agree 100%. I just lost my train of thought. Okay, Fast Pass. Fast Passes are available now. They are for this ride. It's one of the ones that's in the tiers. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you going to Fast Pass this? First three or even after first three, 4, 5, and 6. Is this a Fast Pass for you? Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders, are here. Welcome in, guys. Good to see you. Be sure to check them out on Sunday. They're doing a very special 2-year anniversary of them being on YouTube. They're going to have all kinds of special guests. That's at 11 a.m. on Sunday. Be sure to check them out. That's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, later on tonight, Spilling the Disney Tea, they'll be on with Kelly. That'll be a lot of fun. I'll be over there. But welcome in, guys. Appreciate you being here. Green Ride now, you just go around the world. Peaceful. Okay, so you don't even go to Mars anymore. See, I didn't know that. Interesting. Let's see what else. Jamie, were you in here earlier? Did I say hi to you, buddy? And I apologize if I didn't. But welcome in. Glad you're here. So Fernie will use a Fast Pass on this ride. Me personally, I'm not ever using a Fast Pass on this ride, period. I don't have Fast Pass worth to get Living with the Land with me. Okay, I would Fast Pass Living with the Land. I really enjoy Living with the Land. I often do Fast Pass it. Interesting. There you go. There's one right there. Melissa, would you rather do Rock and Roller Coaster if I bribed you with Jack Jack's Cookie Num Num afterwards? Probably not, Brian. You probably won't do it, dude. What about everybody else? Fast Pass, yes, no, maybe. Depending on the day, for me, it's not going to be a Fast Pass. I hate to say it. I've had more lower scores on this than I really expected to. Noah says nope. He's not going to do it. He's not going to Fast Pass it. I'm not. I'm definitely not for sure. Somebody said it earlier. There's too many other things to do. Brian says Fast Pass yet, not first three though. There you go. All right, I understand that. Yeah, for me, I'm definitely not Fast Passing the first three. Soarin's going to get one. Frozen's probably going to get one. Spaceship Earth is probably going to get it. Maybe Test Track is going to get it. Ratatouille is definitely going to get it when that opens. That's just my opinion. But I agree. Charlie and Stacy say, I'm waiting for it to come up so I can post it. They say, we can live without Mission Space. If it blew away in a tornado, we wouldn't miss it. We rode it once and we'll probably never ride it again. Stacy gives it a negative 11. I understand. I do. I get it. I am not allowed to do Rock and Roller Coaster due to my hearing loss. That makes sense. Okay. I get that. It's a good ride, though. Fast Pass, yes, but not first three. Big Disney fan says. Absolutely. I agree. Yeah, I'm not going to Fast Pass this. I can't. I just can't. I don't even know. I don't know. I don't know why Disney even thought this was a good idea. I mean, look, I get the concept behind the ride. It's really cool kind of feeling those G-forces and thinking like you're going to space or you're going out in space. I get all that. I really do. But see, I felt like we already had that. We had that with Star Tours. This was, to me, not much better than Star Tours at all. I mean, I would choose Star Tours over this. But that's just me. Jennifer says, it's kind of hard to find something that you won't do for Jack Jack Cookie Num Nums. It's true. For Melissa, anyway, yeah, those things are pretty good from what I hear. My rating for Mission Space is out of this world, even out of the universe. There you go. Big Disney fan. But all right, it is coming to that time. We're going to do a rating really, really fast, and then we're going to talk about a couple other things really, really quick as well. So everybody in the chat, let me know, what are you giving for a rating? This is mine. I'm sorry, and if anybody's big fans of this ride, I'm sorry to say it, but I got to give it a 4 out of 10. I just cannot go higher than that. I'm not a fan of this ride. We've ridden it, I think, twice, and it's been there for 17 years, twice in 17 years. I'm not a fan of it. And now that Gary Sinise isn't there, I don't even know how I feel about it anymore. But that's just my opinion. But now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know, what do you give it? What do you give a rating in this? Sarah says in 1986, the first time we went to Epcot, we rode a ride that took us up in the Epcot ball, was at Horizons. That was fantastic. It might have been, because I didn't go to Disney until 98. So if it wasn't something I experienced either. Make It Blue says, I get more sick on Star Tours than Mission Space. Well, you know what? All the back and forth with Star Tours, I can get that. I can get that. I really do. Brian gives it a 7. Fernie67 gives it a 7. Andrea gives it an 8. James gives it a 10. James, good for you, buddy. Make It Blue gives it 5 out of 10. I ride it, but not out of my way for it. But love the concept. The concept's awesome. I just don't think I like the execution. Maybe that's the word. Well, you know Stacy's rating. I give it a 2. Charlie gives it a 2. Same 4, maybe 3 since they changed it. Negative 11 sounds about right for Jennifer Jones. Big Noah gives it a 6. Joey's World says 2, not for the ride, but for the gift shop. Isn't that terrible? I don't even remember the gift shop. Is it all NASA stuff inside there? I don't even remember it. That's how much I just didn't pay attention. Now I'm going to have to go over there when Epcot opens and just go into the shop alone just to see what it is. Now you've piqued my interest. I don't even remember the shop. Need to try the new screen experience. Okay, I will. Maybe you might feel differently. Fernie67, that's a very good point. With the new screen and the new experience that it is in there, because it's obviously a different story they're telling or something different about it, you're right. We should give it another chance. And we will. We absolutely will. We definitely will. But, yep, Mission Space, not the best ride at Disney. Actually, it's going to fall near the bottom for me. Almost to the bottom of the list entirely. It's going to be in my bottom 3, 2 or 3 for sure, in my opinion. That's just me. But I'm glad there are people out there that like it. Yes, it has space stuff when you exit the ride. Interesting. Okay, I'll have to go over there and check it out. I just don't remember the gift store. Noah says, the concept of Mission Space I loved. Yeah, I love the concept of it. I understand the concept. I'm just not happy with the full execution. Charlie says, yes, the gift shop has astronaut ice cream, so bump my rating up to 3. There you go. But yep, there you go. 4 out of 10 for me. Not a fast pass. Probably not something I'm going to do very, very often. It's got to be like a perfect storm for me to ride it, but that's just me. But there you go, guys. Let's go ahead really, really fast, because I know we're running out of time. We're going to choose for tomorrow, and then I want to go over a couple things with you guys. But there you go. We are going to... Where are we going tomorrow? Here we go. We are heading to... Ooh, okay. This is actually going to be funny. So we're heading back to Magic Kingdom, guys. I'm sorry. Magic Kingdom's got a ton of rides. I can't help it. Astro Orbiter. So we're heading over to Tomorrowland tomorrow. We're going to talk about the Astro Orbiter, which I have actually ridden twice. Scared the... Well, we'll talk about it tomorrow. I actually have a good story on that. But yes, Astro Orbiter tomorrow. That's the one. Bring your stories, bring your ratings, bring your rankings, bring your fast passes or not, whatever you may want to do. Let's talk about it tomorrow, because that's going to be a lot of fun. But before you guys head out, I want to let you guys know, lots of stuff coming on. Now, Melissa and I are heading over to Universal Studios tomorrow. First thing, bright and early in the morning, and we're at the very least going to vlog it. So look for a Universal Studios reopening vlog from us. It's coming out really, really soon. We'll do all the filming tomorrow. We may. I'm not going to guarantee it, guys. But keep an eye out for a possible notification of possibly going live tomorrow at Universal Studios. Now, a lot of it's just going to be walking around because at Universal Studios you can't go on the rides and video. But we're probably going to do it. So not 100%, but just look out for it. If we do, it'll probably be late morning, early afternoon. And we're going to have fun. We're going to have fun tomorrow, but there'll be some Universal stuff coming out really, really soon from us. I hope you guys look for that. Avery says he'll give it a 3.5. I just wish they didn't demolish Horizons. I agree, buddy. And I didn't even see it, and I wish they didn't do it. You should have a great time tomorrow, Walt. I hope so, Joey. Well, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna see it. Charge up the gimbal. Yes. It's less about Charlie charging up. Charlie is less about charging up the gimbal, and it's more about learning how to use the darn thing. I always have issues. It always goes whoop or whoop, or it's like halfway. I don't know. I'll get there. It's practice makes perfect. I don't use it that often, but I will. Islands, Walt. Yeah. Oh yeah. Islands of Adventure and Universal. Both sides. We'll go to both sides for sure. Rarely Creative Travel is here. Good to see you guys. We're just getting ready to head out, but I appreciate you coming in. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun tomorrow. Look for the stream. Look for a possible stream. Definitely going to have a vlog coming up. If we film it tomorrow, we'll probably edit it a little bit tomorrow night and have it out by Sunday. So that'll be a lot of fun. I hope you guys check that out. But lots of new subscribers. Thank you all to all our new subscribers. We love you guys. Thank you to all of our members listed down there below. We show them every single time. You guys are great. You guys, thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your loyalty. And for everybody who's in this chat, just thank you for being here. It's always a pleasure, and we're always honored to have you. You know, what you do with your time is your decision, and you choose to spend it here with us, and we definitely appreciate that. But it's Friday night. Enjoy your weekend. Get out there. Have fun. Avery gets the last word, it looks like, and he says, fun fact, the flight bays are completely reprogrammable. The ride vehicles could be converted to the easier version or be converted back very easily. Huh, very cool. Didn't know that. Fernie says, have a great day at the park. I gotta be nice. It's got to be nice to have a couple parks in your city. It is. We're very lucky, for sure. We're very blessed, and we make sure we remember that. But guys, thank you very much for being here. Again, be sure to check out Spilling the Disney Tea. Kelly tonight. Her channel is the Mickey Bunch. Be sure to check them out at 8 o'clock. Charlie and Stacy, the Disney Nerd Herders, are going to be on there. Buy a Pre Project are going to be on there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Get in there, show your support. And guys, I appreciate all of you. We're well over 2,100 subs now. Just like that, we went over 2,100 subs. We're moving right along. We're coming up on 300,000 views. We're just very grateful, and we appreciate all of you. And with that, guys, I hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this. We'll be back tomorrow talking about Astro Orbiter, one that gives me a heart attack all the time. But we'll talk to you then, guys. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.